Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the night shift, where we fly around the galaxy, doing some cool stuff, and attempt to make sure that the ship's left intact for when the captain wakes up the next day. So at the moment, we are currently in the Gen part of space. I can't even remember what it's called. Well, we started off here at Gen hash plus 212450534, and we've kind of been working our way through each of these systems, basically searching for Exo-Bio, doing some mapping. They seem to be quite low traffic areas, and there hasn't been very many people here, so all in all, yeah, we've been kind of going through and seeing what we can find. So it's been good fun. Let's carry on then. I think I just finished up on. Oh wait, no, I've got one more planet on this system that we can do. So let's get started on that. I seem to have drifted a little bit by the look of it. We had a. Let's say we've done everything in this system. We still technically have 4B to go, but there's only one thing left on it. And yesterday when I went there, I had massive trouble trying to find what the hell I was looking for. Ossus? I want to say Osseous, if I pronounced that correctly. And yeah, I just couldn't find it anywhere. So I guess we'll take a look just to see on the way past, just to work out whether or not. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm in the complete wrong direction. I left myself in front of the planet, didn't I? Dirt. Yeah, we'll have a quick look just to see whether or not I get lucky enough to find it. But I'll be honest, the chances are probably not. I did spend quite a lot of time yesterday looking for it, and had absolutely no luck at all, ultimately, which is not ideal. What the hell is this planet then? There it is. I already scanned him. He's only got one biological on there, which is bacterium, and that should be easy enough to find. Assuming I land on the right side of the planet. We've got to make sure we land on the light side this time. Let me just drag this down here. Yeah, I'll do. Cool. Sorry, I've been moving around all of my layout on OBS and stuff, and I haven't quite got it ironed out yet, to be fair, so. Alright, is this the right side? Where is the sun? Or the star? I always have massive problems trying to work out which side's the light side as soon as we've hit it with the surface scanner, because everything lights up blue and it makes it really difficult to work it out. But we will find out. Luckily, this is apparently so abundant on here that we should be able to find this stuff anyway. Well, by the look of the surface scanner anyway, you find a harder time trying to find where this doesn't exist. Yeah, it's worth 1.69 mil though. Not great, but every little helps on that long old road to get in a carrier. Oh, balls. Oh dear. Right, okay. I'm not doing this. We are going to go find the light side of the planet. Where is the sun? We're going to go find the light side of the planet and we're going to do it there because look for a flat object on the ground. Or circles on the ground, I guess. It's a lot easier when you've got the ability to look at colour. So we're going to do that. Alright, let's get out of the drop zone so we can get into the blue coasting zone. There we go. Keep it above 0 as well, so I don't drop into the drop zone. Still can't see a star right now. Was this the eternally dark planet or something? That's weird. Surely we should have some light somewhere around here, right? Okay. Well, this is slightly disconcerting. I'm just not seeing any stars. Heart and Soul? Heart and Moon? Yeah, I think it's the Heart and Soul Nebula, someone told me. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, it basically just looks like there's no light at all. It can't be right? Solid. Well, I guess we're setting down. We're just gonna have to try this into dark then, maybe. Just half expecting there to be a star somewhere that was gonna peek over the top of the rim of this planet and give us something to work with, but obviously not. It's so weird. I guess we'll find out if we can do this under night vision. We might be able to, or we might not, who knows. Oh dear. Right, it's just going to be me running around with a flashlight trying to work out what the hell's going on. No, also might be a legitimate thing. I don't even know if this this will appear as a ring on night vision, because it's literally bacterium. It's just puddles on the ground. So I don't know. Okay, well. Ooh, what are you? No. You're just a particularly interesting looking rock. I did just forget that I have a flashlight on this ship. Oh God, help us. Ooh, hello. That there, that's bacterium. Right, quick test. Turn the flashlight off. Literally invisible. Does not show up on night mode. So that is going to be, the flashlight is the only way that we can find this on the planet. Excellent. Oh God. Needle in a haystack time. Truly, truly good. Whoops. Just accidentally hit the old E key instead of W. Right, first one down. 2 more to go. We did have an unfortunate accident at the end of last stream, where I raided the truly amazing Captain AWOL and had a really nice chat with him on his stream while he was doing Exo-Bio stuff, which, if you haven't checked him out before, he is fantastic. And during that, I didn't realise in my haste to raid, I hadn't quite put myself back on my ship. So I get up to you know, go make a cup of tea, tidy the kitchen, as I do after my streams, and I asphyxiated to death and lost 61 mils worth of Exo-Bio data, basically what I had picked up the entirety of last stream, which is interesting, to say the least. It wasn't the smartest of moves on my part, but who knows? I mean, it's a great story at the end of the day. You live and you learn. I'm not going to be making that mistake anytime soon. Or at least I hope so. If I do, it's probably truly deserved at that point. There we go. There's my third. Is this going to be outside of the radius? Yeah, looks like it. SRV survey's just updated to be like, yeah, cool, you're good, bro. Right. Ditch the landing gear. I'm debating whether or not I'll try having a quick look for that Osseous. Osseous? I think it's Osseous, if I have pronounced that correctly.
Frameshift drive charging.
We'll give it a pop.
Ready to engage.
So 2 seconds, just turn the fan on. Okay, right. Boost.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we want 4B. So this guy just here. Oh. There we go. Let's do a little tiny tap on the boost. He says. We're probably going to go straight past it, aren't we? Let's be honest. I always get this SEO distance bit wrong. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Don't know whether or not I need to surface scan this guy again. I don't know if it's session dependent or you just lose them when you say leave the system or something like that. But we will find out. I think earlier today I pretty much got near enough everything on this part, if I'm reading SRV survey correct, after having literally done this planet yesterday. Alright, let's wind down the speed a bit. Find me surface scanner. Osseous. It's gonna bug me if I can't work out if that's actually how you pronounce it or not. Let's pick a side that has the light on it. That would be a great start. Let's slow it down a bit.
Orbital flight engaged.
Really? I assumed I was very much in the yellow there. Apparently it's too steep, so. Well, not steep enough. Too flat? Yeah. Whatever it is. We'll probably break out the SRV for this as well. Maybe. Maybe we'll break out the SRV. Get the old comp scanner out. Have a quick little nose around. Ah. Hello. Ah, would you look at that? That's cracking, that is. That's exactly what we want. Alien cheese plant. There we go. Ooh, you're a big one. Okay, that's good. Let's just see if we can spot any from here, otherwise we'll just jump back in the I think there's one over there. We'll jump back in the ship, go hunting for it, because I mean, if they're all that big, this should be pretty easy to spot from the air, in theory. Oh, could be wrong. That's stratum. And some of the, whatever it's called, can't remember what that's called. Elodia? Don't know if that's how you pronounce it. There's more of the rock stuff. The real question is, were we just super lucky at finding that? It looks like it's on rocks. Or that could just be a freak spawn, but by the look of it, it spawns on rocks, so this is looking a bit more deserty than I like the look of. So let's have a quick nose through all of this. Yeah, so it spawned on these rocks here. Potentially or not. Let's go and try and find something similar. Stratum. Nothing so far. Maybe I really was just that lucky to find that other stuff. Have a little nose down here, I guess. Nope. got the flashlight on. Just weak as all hell. That's not what we need. I'm guessing I'm not going to be that lucky at finding another one. By the look of it. Could actually have a page of the different. I think you'd call them genus types, right? But basically, a page of the types and kind of roughly where you should be looking for them at, because otherwise I'm kind of just blindly going off of where I've found them before, which could be not the best way of doing it, that's for certain. No joy. Yeah, let's just quickly have a... Let's have a quick look at the Elite Dangerous Wiki. Okay, so in fact actually I'm completely wrong on this. They're saying find areas of planes, and then from there you should be able to spot them in like rocky sections of planes. So that kind of makes sense from what we were seeing, actually, where we found it. That makes a lot of sense. I'm looking for rocky areas of, like, I guess mountains, and that's not legit at all. So that does make sense a lot. Right, the stream cord app is not working. Which is truly wonderful. That's exactly what you want. Oh, well, never mind. There's a plane. That's a plane, or is that a crater? I'm guessing that's a crater, so that doesn't really... That might not count. Plane was now. Alright, SLV survey is pointing me back this way for the one I previously scanned, so we'll go back there and start afresh with our new information. And this looks kind of plainy. That? No. It's just a rock. I'm guessing the stratum was what caught my eye. Because it's kind of greenish. Same as over there as well. That's stratum, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright, so we found it here-ish? Yeah, we found it here previously. Super lucky. So let's carry on out into the plains, I guess. Look for rocky areas. So you should be able to... Basically saying, look for these kind of areas here. No, not finding anything so far. Which is a shame. No, this might be a bust. Stratum. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. It's not like that's a plant, is it? Nope. All the stratum, all of the... well, how the other stuff was there. Alidiola? Blah, blah, blah. The plant one. Alien aloe vera. No, I think it's going to be a bust. It'd be nice to get it, because it's like 4 mil, but I guess I have to effectively weigh up how long I search for it versus the reward. And let's be honest, after a while, the 4 mil's not worth the time spent. When we could get half a dozen other biologicals. Oh. In that time frame. Well, well, well. I wonder if that's because I said, oh, let's give up, and it just went, no, no, no. Please scan me. Suitable terrain. I'll land wherever the hell I like. If the docking computer allows me to. Let's be honest. Cool. Right, let's get you. Excellent. I wonder if anyone's scanned this one before. It is such a ball ache to find. Yeah, cookie cutter. Fair play, buddy. You're a lot more of a patient man than I am. Or patient human being, I should say. I don't know who you are. A lot more of a patient human being than I am. Seems really sparse though. Kind of amazed about how far away and how infrequent these are. It's like one every... Well, currently we're just under 2 kilometers away from that last scan. Gives you a real appreciation for how easy it is to find the other ones. Apart from tussocks. Tussocks can do one. Because you've got to get real close for them to like render, even though my rendering distance is like max. Something flashed up there, but I'm pretty sure it was... The cursor changing's causing me to think I'm mousing over something. I say mousing over, but I mean I'm using a joystick. But terminology's still the same, I guess. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's Stratton, surely. Yeah. Yes, it is. Oops, daisy. I think we're getting into like rocky, mountainous areas now, so we may need to go and find some more plains. Yeah, I would say this looks mountainous. Ooh, nearly clipped that. I'm pretty sure this doesn't count because it's it's a crater. It's not really a plain. Could be wrong though. I usually am. Some stratum underneath us, more stratum. So that's not good. Right, let's try on the other side of this. There we go, this is a bit more plainy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's one for the crash counter. Deary dear. I'll make sure the crash counter is actually shown. Oh, yes it is. They inadvertently broke it somehow. Not entirely sure how, don't ask me. But it definitely wasn't showing up for ages. And then one day I hit crash again to test it, and it worked. It just started appearing on the number, which is very strange. I think Stream Elements was having a funny 5 minutes, maybe. More stratum. This might count as Rocky Mountains, but also might not. Wow, that is a big crater. That was a big old crater. Detach camera. Can't remember what highlight UI is. Oh, yeah. High resolution screenshot. Sweet. It's a very cool screenshot. Right. If I'm going to take anything back home after this expedition, it's screenshots, I guess. Oh, come on, we only need one more. That's interesting looking rock. Whoops. Oh. No. It's not like you can't break it or anything. Saying that, I'm not even hitting it with the I'm not even hitting it with the plasma accelerators. Dear. They're coming out the top for some reason. Yeah, that was a direct hit, that must have been, but ain't doing nothing. Oh dear, that was my fault. I guess that technically counts as a crash. Me being an idiot. Oh dear. That was not my intention. Maybe I'll take my finger off that, thumb off that boost button while I'm twisting the sticks. That was a very lucky break there, I think. So one moment while I check the Copilot. I'm just going to go check the Copilot quickly. I'll be right back. Right, well, he appears to have gone back to bed, so that's good. I'll just have to keep an eye on him. Excellent. Okay, so we're trying to find Osseous. And I'm really hoping it's just the last one that we need as well. There's got to be one around here somewhere. Come on. Don't make me give up on 2. Oh! Yeah. No? Yeah? Yeah, there we go. Amazing. And that rounds off this planet. Sweet. We can get the hell off this rock.
Landing gear
Come
deployed.
on. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Almost 2. Wow. There we go. Amazing. Alright, so pretty much done everything on this world now. I wonder whether bacterium's coming up on the SRV is orange. Is that because I haven't actually got a sample of it currently? It says that I've done it because it's got a line through it, but at the same time, there's some here. Let me try it, see what happens. It says that we've done it because there's a line through it, but the actual sample itself is still orange. So that might be one that I missed after I died yesterday, lost all of my Exo-Bio samples, and then SRV survey got a little bit confused and was like, hey, you've already done this stuff. No, already analysed. I think it's just getting confused. So, no worries there. Cool, cool, cool.
Landing gear retracted. Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, let's see. Just get out of the orbit of this planet, and let's have a look at the galactic map. So I can't quite remember. There was one. Yeah, here. There's one place that I went to here that had a 19mm tussock in, which I do want to go back and get, because I mean, well, it's 19mm. It's worth it, isn't it? Really.
Frame shift drive
So
charging.
we'll go back there. We'll have a look on the planet, even if we only get that tussock, and we get rid of everything, or like we don't bother with anything else. At least we have done that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, poor SRV server is getting well confused because it seems to have not reset after I died yesterday. So it's saying I'm carrying 83 millions worth of Exo-Bio, but we both know that's not the case. I have not got 83 mils worth of Exo-Bio on me. Yeah, there we go. So it's on planet 2D. So let's quickly do that. Engage the old SCO. There we go. And if we put up surface scanner, go to tussocks, which appears that there's just stuff for this everywhere. Where's the nearest star? Okay, well, we might be best off landing on this side of the planet then. Yeah, you can see that that one's lit up this side, so we'll try for this side here. Oops, slowed down a bit too far there. See what we can see.
Orbital flight engaged.
Go to glide, and we should get all this lovely blue disappear. There we go. Now, dislike trying to find tussock because it's it always renders like really close. It's really hard to spot when you're further out. Right, that's some bacterium, which is not too bad colour-wise from the floor. Should be able to spot that pretty easy, I think. Pull out the old comp scanner. Just see if we can see anything. So the receptor is also 16 mil, so that'll be nice. Oh, hello. What are you? You look grassy. That is a tussock. That's worth 19 mil. Sweet. So that's exactly what we want. I'm tempted to get the olds. Should we get the SRV out? Just need to refuel it. I need to remember to refuel it. So let's do that now. Synthesis. Refuel. Give me a refuel. Got 149 refuels to go, so that's good. Don't need to worry about that, I guess. I mean, unless I get really lost on this planet, maybe. Alright, first down. Let's see what we can find. Outside the little area of denial. I just thought, actually. ED co-pilot, are you doing stuff? There we go. Alright, Jesus. You woke up and chose fucking violence, didn't you? Wow. Gonna turn you down though, because I'm not being shouted at by an AI. Yeah, so in fact actually my total bio sample so far is 44 mil. So SRV is definitely lying, it's not reset after I died. Which is it's not ideal. Yeah, ED Copilot is pissed because I muted it for the best part of 3 streams. I guess, if she's counting, who knows. When the robot uprising occurs, I'll probably be the first up against the wall. Okay, that looks like Vertexa to me. That doesn't look like thingy at all. That does not look like tussock, sorry. That's the word I'm looking for. Jesus, words are hard. Just trying to slyly do it without having to get in the bloody turret, but apparently this plant has other ideas. Yeah. Oh, that is a tussock. Alright, thanks. I guess. Lovely. Yep, that's the plan. I would enable Kovas next as well, but she just likes to be sarcastic. Ah, there we go. This should be our last lot.
Drive assist off.
I need to do more tweaking with Kovas next. Oh, get out of the circle a bit more. There we go. I need to do more tweaking with Kovas next, because she does spend a lot of the time just repeatedly saying the same things over and over again, which is infuriating. Well, we have moved further away, haven't we? We've got our last sample, we don't need any more. That's technically not true. We've got to collect all of them, because I was an idiot and I died. So that's a nice extra 19 mil in there, in the wallet, if I don't do the same thing I did yesterday and just asphyxiate myself to death. Can't believe I'd done that. That was just... There's whole levels of stupidity that... I mean, I am stupid, I'm not the smartest of people. But getting up and walking away from my PC and forgetting about energy was... was stupid even for me. Not my finest moment, I can say that for sure. Oh god, I'm not going to get over that. Oh, I am. Oh, pleasant surprise. Okay, so we saw some bacterium earlier. I think we're straight out of the biome for that because we're in these rocky, mountainous bits and bobs, which was great for the tussocks, but not great for bacterium. So, oh, there is some bacterium though in these craters. Sweet. Okay, we'll have to do that then.
Drive assist off.
Really, what we're looking for though is that receptor. That maybe I got in the car too quickly, so it destroyed the sample. I didn't destroy the sample at the end of it, but I mean, if I check. There we go. Yeah, I'm up to 63 mil with, according to ED Copilot, with biologicals. So it definitely registered that that tussock stuff. I mean, you can tell if there was bacterium in there, there wasn't going to be outside of the radius anyway. That's more tussock. Potentially. Pretty sure that's more tussock. We'll just have a quick check, because if I do scan it with the comp scanner, yeah, it will mark it on the map, on the SLV map, but we don't need that, so it's all good. Ooh, bouncy. Okay. Got a feeling that I might need to call the ship back and... Yeah, thank you. Might have to call the ship back and do the bacterium from the air, because it's always easier to spot those discoloured circles from higher up. And we'll just bash that out. I mean, it's only worth 1.6 mil, but every little helps. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll call the ship back. said ship departing then. I thought it was outside of the zone for it.
Ship recalled.
Oop, bouncy. One of these days I'll be brave enough or stupid enough to pull a backflip. But for the meantime, I don't think I've got the skill level for it. Maybe we should put that as a channel point thing when I get that unlocked. Force me to do a backflip in the SRV. I've seen some interesting things with like Dark Souls streamers where they allow users to take control of their controller and things like that. And I figured that would be kind of fun for Elite Dangerous. Just randomly being able to open the cargo bay. Like, you know, do something like that. 10,000 channel points, jettison all the cargo. That would definitely make my life difficult, really, wouldn't it? Ooh. Oh, there's some more bacterium. Excellent. Just aimlessly wandering around the surface of the planet gives us stuff. Come on. Let me take your sample. Cool. Yep. That's the intention. Seem to have a lot more joy finding that bacteria in like flat areas, but obviously the craters were quite good as well. This stuff might be too rocky for that. Well, in fact I know it's going to be too rocky. Just whether or not we've got like a plane or something. Yep, will do. It's just whether or not we've got like a plane or something like that that's nearby that we can... Oh, damn. Okay, well I guess that counts as a crash. Got to increase that counter. 49. So close to the 50. Should do numbered celebrations. Crash 250 times. Oh, come on. Is that a crash or is that just falling with style? You decide, chat. You decide. Probably doesn't help them going over at some speed over these little ridges. Okay. Definitely in the right kind of area for this. Potentially, if this flattens out a little bit more. Tell you what, unlike flying with joysticks, SRV with joysticks definitely gives my arms a little more workout, it feels like. Because the movements are always so much more, I don't know, jaggedy, violent, trying to get this thing to stay on its wheels at speed. Unlike the ships and the flying where it feels a lot smoother. It's kind of more gentle motions, less is more. Ah, here we go. Yeah, like these kind of, this kind of area, these kind of plains. That'll do the job. Surely, we'll find something around here. And if I remember correctly, we got a good chance of finding a receptor here as well. I'll remember what roll was bound to, so when I go in the air like that, I can just roll to level myself out. In fact, let's test that on a flat bit of ground quickly. Okay, right, yeah. I'm just going to invert that because that's not controlled correctly. Might be the reason that I'm, every single time I flatten myself out, in fact I actually just... Oh, that's one inverted. No, don't discount that. Discount that even. Yeah, that might be every time I try and flatten myself out. There we go. Yeah, that's way better. Way better. My brain goes, oh, okay, you need to do this. You do it, and then I get the opposite reaction. I'm like, hang on a sec, why hasn't that worked? But by that point, it's too late. And I've rolled the thing down a bloody hill. Okay. There we go. Third sample. Right, we'll have a quick look around for the receptor. Why, thank you. There's no one to shoot around here. There's absolutely no one around here to shoot, mate. So, unless you want... Your hotness. Alright, that's new. Okay. This is slightly unnerving. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about getting hit on by an AI. I'm a happily married man. I'm gonna have to change that. Oh, can we coast over the hill? Oh no, not quite. Alright, I think the best thing to do, we'll cool the ship down again and see where you land. And then from there, we can go up, choose a different area, basically use the surface scanner to target the receptor, and then come back down again. Let's see where the ship wants to land. And also, let's see why the AI is just hitting on me. Is it sweetheart mode? Why is that on? Yeah, I don't really want you to be that nice to me, I don't think. I'd like to keep this professional, I guess. If possible, please. I know it's just us two out in the vastness of space, but I'm not entirely sure how comfortable I'd feel hitting on what is essentially a robot employee. That's just a little bit weird, yo. Alright. Can I go sideways in here? Yeah, I can. Sweet. Like a glove. Okay, right. Lift off. We'll boost it up into the atmosphere. I guess at 2 kilometers we can just super cruise. Yeah, we're just outside of Mascot now. There we go. Boost out. And then once we get out of the drop zone, we will be able to use our surface scanner again. Oh. where it appears like the co-pilot's having a bad dream. Back to sleep, buddy. He's only little, so don't think the whole concept of dreaming has come as quite a surprise to him, I think. Which is understandable, really. Dreams are weird. And if you're not used to it, then I can see it being quite disconcerting. Okay, what have we got? We might be able to do this from the air, depending. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is the stuff that looks like wireframed dodecahedrons. Oh yeah, no, it says that, yeah. Deltahedronics. But I'm pretty sure they are just dodecahedrons. It's all bacterium. Alright, so far, nothing. Let's see. Oh dear. Just getting the barnacles off the hull. Space barnacles. I'm sure this stuff was around here. I mean, the surface scan says it is, but the blue versus the non-blue bits, it's not like it's a heat map. It's not going to show you, hey, by the way, this is a concentrated build-up of these things. It's basically just saying there's a likelihood that in these regions, these biomes, this genus or this species can survive. So you have the ability to find them there, but it's not guaranteed. Which is why on some of them you can be roaming around for an absolute bloody age. From what I remember, they seem to be quite big as well. Or at least like a reasonable size to be able to spot from the ship. So I didn't have that much of an issue spotting it last time. is something very therapeutic about gliding around very close to the ground. Because it's not too close to the ground, I am 40 meters away. Now let's say 70, even though that felt closer. I wonder if that's marked as sea level, not actually surface level. Is that a thing? Oh dear. Good job. Okay, so I'm not having much joy with this. Let's just hover for a sec. Let's see if the Elite Dangerous Wikis, you give me anything? Receptor. Maybe you can shine some light on okay, so rocky, high metal content, sure, okay. Conditions for occurrence. No, that's not what I want. Doesn't tell me kind of where you're gonna find them, which is not massively helpful. I'm pretty sure it was at like the base of these like rocky hills and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was at the base of like rocky hills. Umbrooks. Yeah. Doesn't really say. Tells me what kind of atmosphere, planetary body types, you know, high metal content, icy, rocky ice. Okay, cool. Carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide. But overall, that's not 100% what we're looking for. We're kind of looking for mainly, hey, you'll find this, you know, on the plains, or hey, you're going to find this at the base of Rocky Mountains, that kind of crap. So, I guess we're just flipping around again. From what I remember though, we were finding them in like these kind of areas. Like not on the actual cliffs themselves, but like at the bottom, like here-ish. That's bacterium, but that's not helpful. Okay. I wasn't under the impression that you held pro-Xeno sentiment, but fair enough. Oh, what was that? Something just flashed up there. Oh, it's gotta be Tussock, isn't it? We already have you. Yeah. Another Tussock. Yep. Appreciate it. Maybe they're smaller than I'm remembering. That could definitely be the case. I mean, most of the time, if there's going to be some error involved, it's going to be human error, and it's going to be me. So, I would imagine that's going to be the case. Yeah, that's Tussock. As per usual, if anyone is interested, the audio on stream is provided by White Bat Audio, who has a phenomenally good YouTube channel filled with royalty-free music, basically, that he just churns out at this insane rate. And pretty much everything that he makes is just cracking, absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's one dude or if it's like a team of dudes, but all of their stuff is fantastic. Quite heavily synth wavy, and there's some really good metal industrial style mixes, some 80s like synth wave stuff as well. Yeah, pretty much the man loves, or the guys love synth, basically, which is, you know, works out well for me, because I'm a big synth fan. No. Not a sausage. Just so weird, I haven't seen any of it. Maybe I need to set down and just use the SLV. It could be that I'm not spotting it because I'm just going over it thinking it's a rock or something. From what I can remember though, they're like blue deltahedrons or dodecahedrons or something. So they're very visible. Could just be I'm misremembering the size though, maybe. Loads of bacterium though. Just take another 2-3 samples of that back maybe. Couldn't find your receptor, but here, have 7 lots of bacteria. I'll give them to you half price. Alright, let's set down and put it back a little bit.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. Set down and let's alright, thanks. Like really rub it in my face that we haven't been able to find anything. So I've just been lifting off and coming back again multiple times. You know. Okay. Maybe we'll have more luck with this. Can't cover as much distance, but I mean it should be here somewhere. I'm going straight into that rock, aren't I? Oh. That wasn't a crash, that was just a particularly hard landing. Fuel reserves at 25%. I thought I made fuel. Jesus, I burned through all of that quickly. Oh, maybe I didn't do fuel, maybe I did repair.
Fuel replenished.
Yeah, I must have done okay, you weirdo. Yeah, I must have done repair by accident. Probably need it though, because I dinged up the SLV quite badly, just going into rocks at high speed. This is confusing the hell out of me. Very hacked we haven't spotted even one. It's kind of crazy because I remember yesterday I bashed it out on foot within about 2 minutes. It didn't take long at all. Should have a quick nosy round in the turret. What is that over there? Ooh. I don't know if I can hit this because I'm moving the mouse so slowly. What a bloody tussock. He logged for the 70th time. Guessing that's more tussock over there as well. Don't know where I saw that for a second there. Definitely seems to be like a DPI thing on this mouse. Like it doesn't. Or at least it's interacting with Elite. Because the mouse itself works, you know, it's fine on foot. But with the turret, just the sensitivity seems a little bit off. Or it's not using the DPI setting I've got set up for it or something, I don't really know. Oh yeah, that's all tussock, isn't it? Bloody loads of it everywhere. And it's great for anyone else that wants to come to this planet. It's like 19 mil for that sample. It's lovely money. There was something that flashed up over there. It's probably bacterium though, because on this open bit. Yeah, that's bacterium. We've been rolling over mountains quite a lot. Mountains and like rocky hills quite a lot. Let's see whether or not checking the plains makes any difference. And this doesn't look like a plain to me though. Let's see if there's something over here. More tussock. Great, great, great. Good stuff. Completely disregard all of this. Damn it, I really want this. 16 mil. Alright, well, I guess the other option is to reorbit and then come back down somewhere slightly different.
Ship recalled.
So let's pull the ship back down, see where it lands. Find a different area to come back down in. Maybe we'll get lucky. Come on, ship. Where are you? Where are you coming down? There you are. Yeah. Interesting parking spot. Bet you if I tried to park there, it wouldn't let me. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna have problems getting on the ship. Now that would suck.
Drive assist off.
Okay, well.
Landing gear retracted.
Right. Let's go find somewhere different to land on this planet then, see if we can find it that way. I haven't found any Frataxa either, so that's usually in the mountainous areas, I want to say.
Frame shift drive charging. Ready to engage. Three, two, one, engage.
We've got to keep hydrated. Right, let's find that surface scanner. There we go. And right about here-ish, I should be able to kill off speed. No? Still saying out of range. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's 150 kilometers away from the surface of the planet, you can use it. Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. Let's try Frataxa, I guess. In basically all of the places that this is not, you can find Frataxa. So to me that means that if you're finding Frataxa on all of the rocky mountainous areas, you will find this on plains, basically. But we'll go look for Frataxa and maybe we'll get lucky and find some spawns at, say, the base of the mountains or whatever for the receptor.
Orbital flight engaged.
Ooh, that was a bit quick then. Cool beans. I mean, we just came from here, but I appreciate the information. Thank you. I would fire up Kovas as well, but yeah, it's just she's always so mean. I mean, partially that's my fault because I've obviously made her that way, but she's always so mean, so sarcastic. So certainly it's around here. I mean, this doesn't look that mountainous, let's be honest. But who am I to argue with the almighty surface scanner? No, nothing so far. Which is interesting. It's this kind of area that I found protected before. This kind of mountainous rocky bits. So far, not having much luck. In fact, to be fair, apart from bacteria, I'm not seeing anything around here. Ooh, something. So bacteria. Oh, there. Is there just going to be more tussock? I mean, it must be because it's. Yeah, more tussock. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm guessing it's because these are plains, not really mountains, they're plains. So let's see if we can get the elevation changed a bit. Ooh, what's that? Something just flashed up there. Couldn't tell you. Just turn the flashlight off because obviously I'm just getting flashbanged from the ground there. That's protectory. No. God damn it. Okay. Thank you, AI. Okay. Well, somehow I'm kind of thinking that this might be a bust. It's always when you never need to find it, you find bloody loads of it. And then other times, for some reason, just really unlucky. There's mountain-ish. Yeah, there's stuff over there. Oops. Oh, that was a ding. Lost 70% of shields off of that one. Oh dear. Well, that's going to make Ubi very happy. And 50! We have crashed 50 times, for my shame. He's never going to let me live that one down. It's a decent milestone, that. And all of this is just plain. I don't know why it brought me down here. From what I seem to remember, they predominantly live in rocky areas. So having this put me down on what is essentially the largest plane on the map, by the look of it, doesn't make much sense. Oh well. It's like prime real estate for it as well. Yeah. You. Hey! Receptor. Check it out. You weren't even looking for it. It just stumbled into our lap. If you're not looking for something, it will turn up.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. Thanks. Rub it in. I know. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Am I going to be able to hit the edge of this? This one's got to be alright, right? Yeah. I think I can see the third up there. I mean, if I leave after this, I'm not going to be majorly disappointed, because that's an extra 16 mil in the bank there. Oh, is this one going to be far enough away? No! No, none of these are far enough away. Oh. Ain't that a bugger? Oh, cheers. Thanks. Hey! There we go. Oh, I'm happy about that. That's good. Cue Legend of Zelda music. Would put that on a soundboard or something. Okay, cool. Well, at least you stopped calling me stud and your hotness, which confused the absolute hell out of me. Yeah, I would put the, I don't know, like the success. Is that Legend of Zelda? No, I'm thinking of I don't know why I'm thinking of Final Fantasy. We're trying to avoid using any Nintendo sounds because they'll, don't know, they'll find out, kick in my door, shoot my dog. Something along those lines, I'm sure. We're an exceptionally litigious company, I think. Okay, well... no joy. All in all though, if I don't get this one, it's 1.6 mil, so I got the big boys out of it. So I'm happy about that. Gotta look for the, you know, the silver lining. And it's not like these are firsts either, so I'm not getting my name on a leaderboard or, you know, immortalised in the galactic map and star system map or whatever, so it's just additional pocket change towards the carrier fund. God, where did I park the ship? I was right though, there are around mountainous areas at the bottom, so I was looking in the right kind of places, but maybe we were just being super unlucky with the actual what the hell? Where did I park the ship? Dude, where's my car? It's gotta be over here somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, here he is. Weird. Could be the co-pilot's coming down with a cold or something. Alright, sod it. I'm gonna find something else. Wow. I didn't even think I had profanity turned on you. But also, let's be honest, I'm not exactly the most responsible person on this ship. That'll be the captain and the co-pilot. As long as ultimately, when it boils down to it, the ship comes back in one piece. They never need to know what we get up to on the night shift-based adventures.
Ready to engage.
Alright, let's bugger out of this system, because this is pretty much the only planet on here. We might as well, before I balls something else up, we might as well go and hand in. So... what is in here? Oh yeah. See, I was smart. I'm turning down your profanity, because, Jesus. You don't need to put a swear word in every bloody sentence. Ship's personality. Why is that on 100? Yep, cool. Turning you down. 100% profanity. I didn't set that. Yeah, I was smart, so, or at least, you know, smarter than usual. And left a ship, a spare exploration ship, basically, on the carrier. So, I guess I just had a spare knocking around, just in case. And it's not my carrier, it's, oh, nice. It's good to know. It's not my carrier, it was, Commander Keats. Yeah, no shit, I can see. Sweet. Yeah, damn straight we will. But yeah, as a result, the galactic map, even though Keats has moved his carrier a couple of times around, the galactic map's still going to show me that Fowler got a ship on there, so at least I can track him that way, even if he jumps and doesn't tell us. At least I should be able to find it that way. So that's good. I would say that was intentional, but it was 100% not. Hello, Copious Richard. Thanks for dropping in. Welcome aboard the night shift. How are you doing this this fine evening? I mean, it's evening for me, but could be any time for you. How are you doing? Oh, let's go A3 first, and then I'll hand in. Yeah, I'm good. I'm oh, let's quickly map this at the same time. I'm actually, I don't know how long you've been listening for, but I'm actually redoing all of the Exo-Bio that I did yesterday, because I did it all on stream and then raided another channel when I finished up, and may have left myself outside of my ship. So got up after having a lovely chat with Captain AWOL after having raided him. I got up, walked away, you know, made myself a cup of tea, cleaned the kitchen, all that jazz, and then asphyxiated in my suit because I left myself outside my ship. Lost 61 mils worth of Exo-Bio. So I've spent the best part of this stream today redoing everything I did yesterday. It wasn't my finest moment. So hopefully someone will learn from my mistake and not leave themselves outside of their ship AFK. But yeah, other than that, we are doing very, very well. We've managed to recoup a 61 mil currently, so I'm storing that in the in my, I guess, the Artemis suit. Who knows? And we've managed to get another couple of biologicals we didn't have yesterday, so we're up to about 60. Let me just check EVD copart. Current session, we're up to 81 million now, which is nice. All adds up. Repaired my ship one time and started eating lunch. Forgot to turn off on my life support before. Oh no! didn't have my headset on, didn't hear the dude trying to breathe. Yeah, that was exactly my problem. I took my headset off and left it on the desk, basically. So yeah, it's, I'm sorry for your loss. I know your pain. I mean, luckily it was enough. It was only the stuff that I did in one session, and there was no bursts or anything like first discoveries or anything like that. So all in all, it could have been a hell of a lot worse for me. But yeah, it was still pretty galling when I was like, oh, I've left delete logged in, or like I've still got the client up, and then yeah, alt tabbed back to the death screen. It's the first time I've seen the death screen in years, like literally years. Admittedly, I haven't played for a little while. Cool, thanks. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, interesting. Okay. So SLV survey, sorry, I should say, is showing me stuff, but it hasn't actually got all the data, which is very interesting. Just did a system that will be worth 73 million base value. Nice. In total, that system will get me 480 mil. Wow, that's great. I don't think honestly don't think I've ever managed to do that. Even though I technically got this game in, I want to say 2015. I only have like just under 1,600 hours in it, so I'm literally only just past the tutorial from what I've heard from other people. I'm not a massively experienced player in comparison to most of the player base, so yeah, I'm hoping to change that. And Exo-Bio is something that I guess, only just really got into recently. Cool, lovely, thank you. But I figured when I started playing this as well, sitting at 3,541 hours currently. Just got the game last year in July. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. I played a lot of other things in that time frame, but occasionally it gets to the point where I just come back to playing Elite again, like, and I'll play it. I was playing it, you know, here and there for like 30, 40, 50 hours occasionally, and then I'd put it down again for a little while, and then I'd come back through again, and it was like that repeatedly. It's only been recently that I've started going, do you know what, I should actually put some decent time into this again. Like actually proper put some decent time in. Had it in console but didn't play it much. Only had 200 million when you switched to PC. Oh, okay. Did you do the whole migrate your account across type thing, or did you start from scratch when you got PC? Because I know they were offering some kind of account migration thing. Oh, we've still got 10. Ooh, nice. Still got 10 thingies left. I don't know if you can hear ED Copilot, if I've actually piped it into OBS or not. Migrated. Well, they only had a few engineers unlocked at the time. Could have just started over. Yeah, yeah. Engineering's something that I'm severely lacking on right now. I think I got my FSD engineer, Granny Farseer. I can't remember her name. Felicity Farseer, I think it is. I think I got her up to level 5, and then I basically haven't really put in much time into anything else. So I need to do the power plant engineering guy, but I also need to unlock an invitation to them, because that's really starting to cripple me. I can get like first level engineering for the power plant on from Felicity Farseer. No, I don't. That's another thing that's on the list. I started because I remember going to... Is it Robigo? I want to say Robigo. You basically, you go to like a Guardian site and you scan stuff using the SRV, right? And I'm pretty sure I started doing that because I've got memories of going through that process. But I don't think I ever finished it, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I stopped playing again or something, and then when I came back to it I was like, completely forgot to carry on doing that. But yeah, that's on the list. So I've got some objectives basically to bash out. Partly do the engineering, do the FSD booster. I missed the entire Thargoid war as well, so I don't think I've killed a single Thargoid in my entire elite career. So I want to change that. That's on the list. And at the moment I'm working towards a fleet carrier as well. So eventually I'll go through and get one of those. Yeah. Oh, you don't hear Copilot? Oh, okay, that's interesting. So for basically the entirety of this stream, I've been just chatting to Copilot. But in reality, no one else can hear it, so it just kind of sounds like I'm chatting to myself. Which... which, honestly sounds about right. Brilliant stuff. ED Copilot. Let's see if we can add it as a... Can you hear the music? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, music's being piped in as a separate audio source, which is great. God, I don't actually know which one it should be. I guess I choose that and see what happens. We'll see what happens. When I come to land on a planet anyway, she's going to say something, so if I scroll down on OBS to have a look at the source. There we go. ED Copilot. Can I reorder you? Can I bring you down a bit? No, I can't. Whoops. Sorry, OBS is a bit finicky on this machine for some reason, because I moved a load of stuff around and then it kind of just stopped working like I would expect it to work. So we'll soon find out. Basically, when I come to land on this planet, she's gonna say something, because she always does. Usually telling me about the planet or whatever. So A3C, that's got 6.5 mil to 16.35 mil on it. So we will go take a quick look at that, I think. Whoops, that's one key. A3C. A3C. There we go. Apparently I can't count. And I don't understand the alphabet. It's a good start. Some Muppets allow me to pilot a spaceship. The SCO drives are a nice feature. We never had that when I last played. That's really cool as well. I still overshoot while using them though, so it's 100% something that happens. It's increased my loop of shame exponentially, but I don't mind so much. You do definitely get places faster now with it. Okay, right. Let's break out the old surface scanner. Ooh. Can you hear the co-pilot grumbling over the baby mono? Come on, not out range, surely. Yeah, okay, too fast. That's fine. Cool, 4 probes, so one there, and then one there, one there, and one there. Really got to do something about this mouse. It's got to be something about the sensitivity, maybe. It just feels really twitchy for
Surface scan by 50%.
no reason. There we go. Lovely.
4 biological signals detected on body A3C.
There we go. So she is a bit loud.
Detecting 4 signals below. There are bacterium, arceus, stratum and frutexa, sir. Are we going to go take a look?
Yes, we are. She's a bit loud. I'm going to turn her down a little bit. Just because I don't want her peaking and then blowing your eardrums out. Which is not ideal. Is there a sound settings? At least she's there now, yes, very, very much the case. But she is a bit loud, so we'll turn her down. AI ship voice, is it in here? I suppose I can just try and... Oh wait, no. Does that actually work? Where are the volumes on this thing? Maybe I'll just put a limiter on her so she caps out at a certain thing. We'll just add a filter on. Audio filter, limiter, and we'll pull her down to a threshold of, I don't know, 12. Minus 12 dB, maybe that'll work. She's probably going to hit that limit pretty quick, I think. And we'll pull this down to 40. Cool, alright. Oh, balls, what did I actually lock on for filtering? Bacterium's always crap. Yeah, we'll do stratum. And usually I end up finding bacteria and stratum in the same places anyway. So that's fine. So yeah, 7.23 mil to 8.6 mil we'll get off this planet, which isn't that bad. We're about 10k light years away from Sol, just under 10k light years away from Sol, so we're not massively into the black, as it were. There are people that are a hell of a lot more than us.
I've locked the guidance computer to the closest recorded sample meeting your scan value threshold. There's an emerald stratum palears 2,142.51 kilometers from here.
Alright, cool. Cheers. I have to pull
We're
the volume
approaching
down
body
even more.
A3C. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.2 g and a surface temperature of minus 103 degrees Celsius.
There we go. Alright, I pulled you down to minus 15. I mean, yeah, damn, you're loud for me and I can control your volume directly for the mixer, but that OBS doesn't do that. It completely disregards what's in your mixer and deals with it via an audio panel on the streaming software itself. So what I hear and the levels that I hear isn't technically what you guys hear, which isn't ideal because if I'm trying to listen and mix in real time, it doesn't seem to respect it. Cool, instantaneous stratum. So anything less you won't stop for, yeah, and half the time you won't even stop for anything less than 11 million. Yeah, fair play. It's that's a good rule to have. I have found that there are times where I am going across a planet trying to find one particular biological, this especially happened recently, trying to find one particular biological, and I'm
We
like,
have touched down, Commander. Our first landing on this body.
cool, thanks. And I'm looking at it going, I've spent 20 minutes, 25 minutes trying to find this one biological, and it only costs, I'm only going to get like 1.6 mil off of it, so why the hell have I done it? And I think at this point in time, it's more a case of pride. I don't want to let this thing destroy, like beat me, basically. But at the moment, there's only a certain number of systems.
That's the first sample of stratum paleus collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 500 meters away.
Yeah, cool. Alright. Yeah, there's at least a handful of systems that I can look at in this gen area that we're at. But we needed, or at least I needed specifically, I'm sure other people potentially as well, we needed a carrier to jump in here because there's, for me anyway, and I've got, I think, just shy of a 50 light year jump range on this this Mandalay, which isn't great, admittedly. There's no way for me to plot a route in here, which also means there's no way for me to plot a route out of here as well, which is not great. So I think potentially I may be locked in until the expedition decides they want to leave. I had a feeling that I was like, oh, I can just, you know, we'll do the jump over this gap that we've just bridged, and I'll just head off in a direction and see how far I can go, and then when I need to come back, I'll come back and hitch a ride back towards the bubble or whatever. But yeah, I don't think it's going to work like that. I think I'm actually locked into the 20 or so systems that I've got available to me right now. Premium FSD injection.
We have moved far enough away.
Oh,
Now
is
look
that,
for another sample.
on the synthetic panel? There's synthesized panel. There's an option for FSD injection. I need to double check because I don't think I've ever used it before. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Second
I've never
stratum
used it before.
paleus sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 500 meters from here and find our last sample.
Yep, cool. Thanks. Might have to turn that notification off. Yeah, I'll check when I jump back into the ship. I'm guessing that basically boosts your jump range for a jump or something. 1 jump per synthesis. Cool. Alright. So it kind of works roughly like the neutron stars or whatever. Those are the ones that you can surf to overcharge your FSD. Because I've done that a couple of times. Well, yeah, I need to get outside of the what is it, 500 meter area of denial. I don't know if that's going to be far enough. That one over there. Those definitely will be. Yeah, that's really good to know. Thank you. I'll check that out because that could be what I need in order to get me out of this this little rut and expose me to a few more systems. At the moment, I've been exceptionally slow with doing Exo-Bio and the discovery stuff. Everyone else that was on, there was probably about, I want to say there was about 15 to 30 of us, something like that. Collect max for everything you need. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I don't have that level of forethought. Let's be fair. You're a lot more prepared than I am. It is something I do need to do, though. Yeah, there was about 15 to 30 of us, somewhere in that region, I think.
We
I've
have
seen a
moved
lot of
far enough
people
away. Now look for another
coming
sample.
backwards and forwards between the carrier in this private group we're in. And the first day that we were in, it was like an absolute mad scramble for first footfalls, first discoveries, for the stuff that was, you know, that people had left behind. A lot of the mapping and discovery ones had already been done by like 3 guys. I keep seeing the same 3 names all the way through, but they must have come through ages ago, absolutely ages ago. Because I think when we looked at the traffic for this system, there was only like, in certain systems anyway, there was only like 5 people who'd ever been there before in the entire history. And I'm guessing 3 of those 5 were the people that I keep seeing on first discoveries and first mapping everywhere.
Collected. What next, Commander?
But everyone else, yeah, there was a mad scramble to basically try and find
2 species left with known scan values that meet your value criteria, and
to
1 unknown
mark
species that you might want to
on the
check out,
galactic,
Commander.
to mark you on the system map and stuff. And I'm too slow for that. Just way too slow for that. And I work long days. So SRV repair and the fuel, yeah, like I'd make use of that.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a line bacterium alcyonium. Another entry for our codex.
Cool
That's
beans.
worth around 1.66 million credits if you get a sample.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
our first sample
I don't have
collected,
the
sir.
option
Now
of
move at
using the
least
carrier
500
normally.
meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
That was just purely a there's like a group that, well, the squadron that I'm part of is the Crystal Angels, which is Brother Sabathius's Sabathius. I just realised I never say his name out loud. Yeah, his squadron, basically. So he organised 3 carriers to come out carrying people into this area as like a group expedition type thing. But normally I would just point the bow in a direction and go. I think potentially, though, this may be the furthest I've ever been out, which doesn't say very... yeah, it isn't very good in the grand scheme of things. But with only 50 light years, it takes you a very long time to get anywhere. I've seen people with 80 light year, 80 light year Mandalays and the old jumper condas and things like that back when I
We're
was
at a
playing.
suitable distance to take the next sample.
Yeah, we're looking for bacterium, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Just heading in a completely wrong direction. Should have really got the SRV out. I'll tell you what though, let's do that. Carry on heading in this direction, because I think that's potentially bacterium over there. Could be wrong. Could be that's strata. Bollocks. And we'll get the SRV out to do this. Yeah, we got quite lucky to have carriers with us. 81 light years. Nice. Okay. I don't think I've got the Cobra 5. Cobra Mark 5. I've got the Cobra Mark 3, because that's been around for ages. And someone came into the channel and asked me about how to get into mining. So I gave them a Cobra Mark III budget mining build, laser mining build, which you can regain the cost from entirely on one load of platinum. But yeah, I don't actually have the Mark V. The 3 is really fun to play with. I literally haven't flown one in, I don't know, a good 5-6 years, I think. I completely forgot how sort of nippy it is to pilot some of the smaller ships. But at the moment I'm definitely loving the Mandalay. Max distance 65,545 light years. Wow. That's amazing. How long were you out for when you were doing that? That is truly phenomenal. 6 Cobra Mark Vs. So I take it you like the Cobra Mark V. Yeah, fair play. I don't think I've got... I think I've got 2 Pythons, but I think other than that, that's the only duplicate ship that I've got. A month, maybe 2, not long. Okay, okay. There's a couple of people that I play with that... oh yeah, I can call in the thingy now, haven't I? There's a couple of people I play with, so if I go and do an expedition out into the black, I'll probably end up waiting until they stop playing again, because they play in cycles where they'll come and play, and then I'll do, you know, conflict zones and combat bounty hunting and all that kind of stuff, wing missions with those guys, and then they'll get bored and leave in about a month, 2 months or so, and then I'll be free to do whatever I want without feeling guilty about not coming to play with them. So I'll probably try and do an expedition when they finish up playing. Though one of them is appear to be quite heavily addicted now, after having not been the first time, so maybe that will not happen. Maybe I'll have to bring him with me. Okay, let's carry on looking for this bacterium. Bacterium's always easier to find from the air. Especially because you're basically just looking for a discoloration. Okay, stratum.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, there's some. Yeah, I know a couple of people that did kind of the same thing. Though people keep telling me I missed out quite a lot on not participating on that. My workmate is quite a staunch elite player, has been for years. Well, that and Star Citizen. And he just kept giving me updates from the war, basically
That's our
what was
second
happening.
landing on this body, Commander. What's
And
the plan?
yeah, after coming back I realised like I should have come back and played, because that was an insanely cool event by the sound of it. Yeah. And now the closest I can get to Titans are dead ones, basically, I think, at the moment, right?
Terrific. Second sample collected. Just one more sample left to collect. Move 500 meters from here. Find the last sample.
Got into it and there's still 3 Titans left. Right. Yeah, there's a dead Titan in the system next to our home system, which is a tourist system, so it always makes me think that that's just a tourist venue for people to come and see the dead Titan next door.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, sir.
Does make me wonder if we're screwed if it ever comes back to life. or if they regenerate or something. I'm pretty sure it's in multiple pieces right out there, so regenerate from that. Alright, let's just complain bitterly about this bit of land. Come on. There we go, lovely.
We have touched down, Commander. Our third landing on this body.
Yeah, I need to try some like AX stuff, because it's apparently very, very different. Where the hell was that? Oh, it's all the way over there. Wow, I drifted far. Yeah, apparently it's very different from like dogfighting NPCs, basically. You do it with, I think, what, no shields. Everything needs to be freezing cold so that you they target where you were and not where you are. Bits and pieces like that. I've only ever seen people do it on streams briefly.
That's
and
another
things
sample
like that,
collected.
so.
What next, Commander?
My
There
brother's
are
a bit
one
of an
known
AX
species
pilot,
left to
though.
scan that meet your minimum value
He'd love
threshold,
that.
and one unknown species left to scan on this body, sir.
Oh, amazing. Well, it's good to know that there's going to be more stuff coming back. Potentially. Right. Protector and Ossus. In fact, Ossus you usually find on these plains, but in like rocky areas. So if I turn the FSS on, not FSS. What am I chatting about? If I turn night vision on, these areas when you generally find Ossus. Those like rocky bits. I had massive problems trying to find this stuff though last time on one of the last planets. It took me ages to find. And for what, 2.4 mil, it's probably not really that worth it. Yeah, I've done a lot of reading about what people did on. Oh, okay. Well, that's a crash. Well, oh, the crash counter's gone down. That's interesting. Let's see if it comes back. Hey, there we go. Yeah, you would assume so. Yeah, definitely. Then also, are they organic spaceships? Do you grow them? Do they reproduce? I always kind of had the idea that they were organic because, there we go, that's Ossus, I think, isn't it? I always had the idea that they were organic because you basically spend your entire time shooting hearts out and stuff, so...
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a turquoise Arceus spiralis.
Yeah,
Another entry
probably
for our
does.
codex. That's worth around 2.4 million credits if you get a sample. Nicely done. A turquoise Arceus spiralis sample on this body that has not been reported to back-end systems.
It's not been
Fourth
reported
landing
to
on this
back-end
body.
systems.
Your orders,
That kind
Commander.
of sounds like you tried to contact a server and didn't manage to do it.
That's our first sample collected, Commander.
I'm
Now
pretty
move
sure
at
if I
least
look on
800
the-
meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
Where am I? I'm here, aren't I? Look at biologicals. Yeah, all of these are... Sister Takara! Huh. That's Brother Sabathius's. Oh. You've been here before. Huh. Okay. Cool. I think they might do something with it. Because they're such a cool race to have, and I mean, you still get the whole... There's still areas where they'll like interdict you as you go through hyper jumps and stuff. And there's obviously still missions where you can go out and hunt them. So
We have moved far enough
they're still
away.
around.
Now look for another sample.
It's just a case of whether or not, I guess, they decide to do a whole full-blown war thing again. Because there's also still there's still stations that are destroyed, currently not repaired, and now completely abandoned from the Thargoid stuff, which I thought was interesting.
Landing gear deployed.
We have touched down, Commander.
Don't know
Our
if that
fifth
counts as a
landing on
crash.
this body.
I'd be interested if they carry on down the Guardian storyline, because I'm guessing the Guardians were lore-wise probably aware of the Thargoids and fought them. So whether or not we get anything with did they ever die out? Are they going to come back?
Second sample collected,
Come back
Commander.
to
Now move
the
another
human
800
race and
meters
go,
from here and
hey,
look
good
for
job
the
with those
third and final
Thargoids, but
sample
can you
needed.
stop robbing all of our relics, please? Right, that's the tomb of my ancestors or something.
Landing gear retracted.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
Yep. Oh, okay. You don't think there'll be a full-on war with them again? There have been some tinfoil hatting going on. And maybe the Guardians will come back. Yeah, that's kind of why I wondered. And we would have to team up with them, with the Goids. That would be amazing. That would be so cool. Kind of reminds me a bit of, would it be Stargate Atlantis, I guess? With the Atlanteans versus, I can't remember what those sleeping guys are that suck energy from people using their hands. But kind of like that. It reminds me of that. Oh god, I haven't watched Stargate Atlantis in ages. Because they were meant to be, obviously, Guardians are super powerful. And really, really technologically advanced as well. Yeah, I've seen many different theories so far of what the stuff's coming, and a lot of people referencing Raxler as well. Like that's a thing. I thought that was a joke. I didn't think it was a real thing. The elite equivalent of El Dorado. But yeah, I'm interested to hear what's gonna, or I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. All the Terry stuff. I think that's Professor what's his face, Frank Radix. This guy. I did the mystery mission. Got the paint job, all that kind of jazz. But I'm guessing we're still, once the CG's finished, I'm guessing we're going to get a permit into that system, and I'm interested to see how that storyline finishes. I think that will be very, very cool. Are you a mushroom thing? Yeah, you are. Sweet. This is exactly what I want.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. Come on. Stop playing silly buggers and let me land. Sweet. There we
We
go.
have touched down, Commander. Our sixth landing on this body.
Where was it? Oh, up here. aimlessly running around in a circle there. Lovely. Burn the sample. Okay, right, so we've
That
just got
sample is complete.
Protector.
Skip. One species left to go on this body. Commander, shall we get to it?
Ideally. I didn't have any luck finding Protector on the last planet, which was a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Landing gear retracted.
But it's also worth 1.8 mil, so it's not exactly a massive loss if I don't find it. Okay, out of my slot,
Frameshift drive
and
charging.
go into Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So Canon is saying, where is that? 1.8 million miles, 1.8 million miles, 1.9 million miles from away from this location. But we will use the old surface scanner, swap areas, see what areas show up, and it's going to be the rocky places, I'm pretty sure. It always seems to be. Kill that speed off, fire that guy up. Protects her, yeah. Oops. Always press the wrong button to get out of that. Ooh. Let's try not to drop out of Super Cruise. Ooh, do I go for the two-tone one, or do I go for the large blue area there? Do you know what? I'm going to go two-tone. Because it's also a musical genre. Why not? There we go, drop into glide. Let's try not to kill my glide too early. Make sure I can actually get over there. And 13k away from the surface of the planet, so now we can kind of dive in, I guess. See what we see. Okay, nothing so far. Oops, it is. Not too far on the old fire groups. This doesn't look right to me. I could be wrong though. I mean, there's some plant matter there. Try giving that a scan if I've got a steady enough hand. Or are they just rocks? No, that is plant matter. Don't know if I've got a steady enough hand. Come on. Oh well. If in doubt, get closer. There we go. No? What's with the nose going? I know I shouldn't be like rock steady, but... Oh. Bloody baby mono. Really need to invest in a better one of those, I think. There we go. Right, that is
Congratulations,
what I'm
Commander.
looking for.
This looks like the first time we have found a green Frutexa flabellum. Another entry for our codex. That's
mean-
worth around 1.81 million credits if you get a sample.
Hilariously, it would have been quicker for me to just land and scan it than doing that. But, you know, where's the fun in that, I guess? Lovely.
That's our 7th landing on this body, Commander. What's
Yeah.
the plan?
Shame me for the fact that I couldn't find stuff for the first couple. Okay, what's the sample radius of this then?
That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 150 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
150. I mean, if it works, it works. 100%. The only problem is I'm real conscious about the amount of times I crash, because I think, was it the first time I streamed? I haven't been streaming for very long, which you can probably gather from my quite rookie setup I've
We're
got
at a
going
suitable
here.
distance to take the next sample.
But yeah, the first time one of my mates joined, he basically went, "Oh,
Second
you crash a
Frutexa
lot."
flabellum sample
I was
collected.
like,
One
"Oh,
to go.
thanks.
Now move another
Cheers for that."
150 meters from here and find our last sample.
And then we were talking about it later, and then he basically suggested, or I suggested maybe we should keep track of a crash cam. Yeah, keep track of a crash counter or something. And now it makes me super conscious because I've got this like visible counter that tells me how many times I've eaten the dirt or crashed into the mail slot. That's been a couple of times. I've got a
We have
panther
moved far
clipper,
enough away. Now look for another sample.
and the amount of times that I've gone through the mail slot on a station, forgetting completely to put away my landing gear. You just get you go through the mail slot and you just get stuck basically because the landing gear just stop you going through. It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, all in good fun. I've usually always got a shield on though, most of these ships. I've got
That sample is complete. Skip.
cool beans. I've got a mining ship
Looks
with
like
no,
we have scanned all
no
of the
shield on,
species of
but
interest on this body, Commander.
I don't tend to eat asteroids that often, so that's always good. Right, that's everything on this planet. Pretty sure. Yeah. Does weird me out slightly because the SRV window that you've got on your you can see it on the overlay as well because I've piped it through the OBS. One of them is still orange for some reason, where the other ones are yellow. I've got no idea why. Absolutely no clue why. I doubt that's going to be like a first discovery. I'm pretty sure everything on this planet has been discovered already. My squadron mates would have made sure of that. Oh, they've moved the carrier. Sure that was over here a second ago. Biologicals, yeah. Yeah, these three, these are all squad mates. This guy, he just gets around a bit, from what I can see. He's had loads and loads of them. Okay, right.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's blip out of this.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Engage.
I think what we'll do, because it's 1:15 in the morning where I am right now. So I'm going to, I think we'll go to the carrier, hand everything in. I'll keep hold of my cartography data, but I mean that's not going to be worth very much in the grand scheme of things. And yeah, hand in all the biologicals because the carrier doesn't take a cut of that, which is good. And then we'll find someone to raid, because I will have to more than likely get up at stupid o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh, God, I love that SEO. Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks for the reminder. That's a really good shout. This is going to be embarrassingly empty now, isn't it? Let's be honest. FSD injection. No, I've got enough. Oh, that's fantastic. Can't do the premium though. No. We've got an extra 25%. I mean, that's better than a kick in the teeth, I guess. Cadmium, don't have that, and yttrium? Don't know what that is, and polonium. Didn't they poison a dude with that? But yeah, that's good to know. I will, I mean, even the 25% is still useful. It's better than what I've got at the moment, at least, so that will be good. I think roughly though, when I'll slow down a sec. When I look around, I've got a decent number of systems that I can reach at least. There's a few up here as well, I think. Yeah, over here. Don't know if I can reach these. Insufficient jump range. That's 80 light years away from where I am now, but it's whether or not there's 85 light years away from here. It's basically going to be using one of these as a jump point between here and here, I'm guessing. Can get there.
Setting course for NGC 1245-125. Just
So, yeah,
one jump away.
It's going to be
the space equivalent of just popping to the corner store.
high gauge rules. Okay, the settlements there have directions on where to go to fill up on them. Oh, excellent. Okay. Just gonna make a note of that. Notepad where all the good notes go. No, that's really useful, mate. Thank you. What am I doing? Go back to the carrier. That's really useful to know. So when we come back, I'll have a look there and see what I can see. And I need to rebind my my heatsink key, because apparently every single time I press this pinky button by accident when I'm pitching and rolling. So I need to change that. But yes, let's go see what the grand total is. I think ED Copilot is saying it's something over 80 mil. I think it was 81 mil when I last checked, but we should have some more at least, which is nice. I am poor as shit as well. I'm so poor in comparison to everyone else. I think when I came back this time round, I had about 500 million or whatever, which is sod all in the grand scheme of things. And I bought a Type 10 and fitted it out for a mining ship for like long-term AFK mining, like AFK-ish mining, because I sometimes need to get up and walk away from my machine, and doing the continuous jumps backwards and forwards, all that kind of stuff, was getting to be a bit of a pain in the arse. So I bought that, and should be seeing on Oh, your auto mod picked you up for some reason. There you go. You've just been un-auto modded. Don't know why it auto modded that comment. I did my maths and I should be sitting on 1.5 billion to turn in currently. Wow. That's fantastic. That is seriously cool, man. That's the kind of stuff that I need to do. I need to stop doing this piddly peanut stuff, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Where the hell was the carrot gone? You're around here somewhere, aren't you? Yeah, there you are. Get out of the atmosphere. Yeah, I need to do some of that stuff basically. Because ultimately that's one of the goals I've got on this channel is to what did you do? Why did you dropped the target? What? You dropped the target? You've done it again. What's up with my my key? I bet it was something to do with the fact that I've locked a target on here. It's just not playing ball. Clear destination.
Course cancelled, sir.
Yeah, thanks. So weird. Main account sitting on 7 billion in Barcoin bonds to turn in. You just keeping them in for, you know, for a rainy day or something. Protected against galactic space inflation. I mean, that's totally understandable. Hey, there we go. Home, sweet home. Or at least temporary home, sweet home. Kind of a bit more like squatting, I guess.
Ah, good to see you, Commander. Let us know if you intend to land here.
Yes, please.
We've been assigned landing pad 9, Commander.
Landing pad 9. This is the kind of thing we should play bingo with, I think. Or at least back in civilized space. Every time you get a landing pad number, you can check it off a bingo list. Wish the bonds could still be double. See, I signed up for power play. I'm pretty sure I was Ainsley Duval or something like that when I first started playing. I didn't know any better, so you have to excuse me. But yeah, I didn't really dabble in it that much. Shame. Yeah, I know, right? I was a new player. I don't really know. Hello, Stargoid. I was just talking about bingo with landing pads. I'm pretty sure that's what you do, isn't it? What am I doing? I'm just about to hand in some Exo-Bio and then go and find someone to raid. Yes, exactly. I know. That's why I mentioned it. You do landing pad bingos. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I know it. I'm not exactly that good at it either, to be honest. But I've been pulled along on an expedition, which is why now I'm doing Exo-Bio, like far away from where I'm usually comfortable doing stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm just about to go find someone to raid. Actually, I'm just going to hand this in quickly because it's 1:15ish in the morning. What are you good at though? Taking over human bodies. Oh god. Hello, Raiders. Oh god. This is Yeah, that was a surprise. Yeah, what can I say?
Yes?
Hello, everyone. Silent Storm, welcome in. Sergeant Cruel, hello, hello. Gilroll, surprise. This is a surprise. It's most definitely a surprise. God is a. You can call me Goyd.
I trust you have
Well,
bio data
thank
wish to
you,
sell.
Stargoyd.
Vista strives to learn everything it can about the
It's
cosmos.
very kind of you. Thanks for coming in, guys. Ooh.
Congratulations, Commander. You have been promoted to an exobiologist rank of collector.
Okay, I got some firsts.
As you
That's
are
very
selling your
nice.
samples, I will
You're
reset
humble
my
that way.
not-handed estimate
Most
counters.
definitely,
Make
yeah.
sure you sell all your sample data here, Commander.
I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think I had any firsts from this.
Can I help you with
But
anything else?
apparently I do. That's nice.
Vista thanks you for your
Thank you for
contribution.
the follow. Stargoyd, thank you. Gilroll and Arrow, that's very kind of you. Yeah, usually this is quite a quiet stream. And thank you, Options None. Usually this is a very quiet stream. Oh, I'm at follow goal. Oh, amazing. Oh, that's wicked. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, usually this is quiet time on the night shift, where we just kind of fly around and make sure that the ship is still intact when the captain wakes up tomorrow morning. But yeah, you've made this pretty amazing. Thank you. It's not quite quiet time, not yet. Usually it's filled with crashing and explosions and all that kind of jazz. I was gonna try and find someone to raid and go to bed, but I kind of feel like with you guys knocking around now, we should actually do something, at least for a little bit. I have work tomorrow and everything. No worries. Thank you for raiding. It's incredibly kind of you, and for everyone that's jumped in. It was a massive surprise. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sergeant Cruel. I don't know how I did myself damage. I'm sure I just repaired. Just running into my ship at on foot has done damage. Goyd vibes. Most definitely, yeah. I can't believe it as well, because I was just literally talking to Copious Richard in chat about landing pad bingo as a game, and then all of a sudden Stargoyd appears out of nowhere and drops all of you guys. It's kismet, I guess. Alright, let's go do another planet quickly. Let's stick around for a little bit more, but I do need to be sensible at some point and go to bed. So let's see what else we got in the system. Just do some mapping quickly, I guess. B2C, B2D to go. That'll be over here. Apparently with some, I don't know what you call them, space crystals or something. Crystalline structures, maybe. Knocking around in this system, but I haven't actually found any yet. I just know that someone mentioned it on Discord. Come on, get out of Maslock. Ship's not that big. There we go. Lovely. So yeah, I've only just started streaming for a start, but also only really come back to Elite Dangerous recently, I would say. So it's been a It's been a while. I'm still having to reteach myself everything. Oh, POI near an asteroid belt. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's either going to be this one or it's going to be the one next door, because I know that Commander Keats, the guy who runs the carrier, moved the carrier recently, so I can't remember if it's in here or if it'll be the one next door, but we will see.
Surface scan by 50%.
1 biological signal and 2 geological signals detected on body B2C.
Crystalline shards. Okay. Sweet. Let's go check this out. SRV scanner's got... SRV survey, sorry. It's got no idea what the prediction is for it. Rewards geosignals too. Okay. Let's go check it out. Let's try and aim... Oh, Jesus. Let's try and aim somewhere close to the light side.
Now entering orbital cruise
around.
for body B2C. It is an icy body with gravity of 0.03 g and a surface temperature of minus 177 degrees Celsius.
Okay, well, thank you, AI co-pilot. She was saying the most disturbing things earlier as well. I don't know why, but the profanity filter was set to 100%, and what was it called? Sweetheart mode was also set, so there was a cross combination of alternating between swearing at me and flirting with me, and it was really confusing. I wasn't 100% sure how that was set and why it was set either. So very, very strange. Alright, let's see what we got. Don't really know what these are. Right. Get the old composition scanner up, so I'm sure we should be able to find them that way. Ooh. That was a little bit of lag there. I wonder what that was. Doesn't appear to be anything here. God, this... For some reason, this ship feels very sluggish. Is this a particularly high gravity planet or something? Crystalline shard. Oh, that looks both crystalline and shardy to me. So let's try and sit down here. I wonder how
Landing gear deployed.
what the radius is for that.
We have
100
touched
meters?
down,
500
Commander.
meters?
Our first landing on this body.
How far am I going to have to run on foot before I can scan the next one? Oh wow. That's cool. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever found one of these. Probably the old hat for all of you more veteran, experienced players. But there are some stunning things in this game. Truly stunning things I've encountered, or people have sent me towards. Oh, cool.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the
Shoot
first
the
time we
knobs
have
off.
found a crystalline shards. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 1.63 million credits if you get a sample.
Oh, okay. Can I shoot
Partial
this?
sample collected, Commander. Now go look for another colony of the same species somewhere nearby to continue the scan.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on, this is what they're probably. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was exactly what. Oh, hang on a sec. I need the SRV to pick this up, don't I? Muppet. Yeah, with the SRV. Yeah. I don't know why. I just thought I could like just pick it up with my hand, stick it in my pocket. It'll be fine, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they were talking about, Sergeant Crawl. So I think they're talking about the floating ones in space, basically. Because someone mentioned something like that and I've seen pictures of those before, but I've never found one. So I will go looking for that at some point. But yeah, these, I've never encountered these before either.
Low gravity warning.
Okay, cool. There we go. Crystalline cluster. Crystalline cluster.
Cargo scoop deployed.
It's a hilariously big gun for an expedition. Okay, yeah, that doesn't help, does it? Don't think that's quite meant to do that. No? Oh well, we'll give it a try. Anything appear on the context menu? No idea. The other bit came off over here. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's go find another one of these crystalline dudes. See any more of those?
Drive assist off.
Get out and scan it quick.
Partial sample collected, Commander. Now go look for another colony of the same species somewhere nearby to continue
Oh
the
yeah,
scan.
there's one. Amazing. Precise, like surgery. With a shotgun. Or surgery with a machine gun. I think I've still got the cargo scoop open, haven't I? No, I haven't.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Can I catch it out of midair? No, not quite. That would be pretty cool though. Okay, we got another one over here. Excellent. Yeah, all in all, we're currently about just shy of 10k light years away from Sol, on an expedition to the Gen something or other planet.
Drive assist
Sorry,
off.
not planet, system.
Cargo scoop
Words
retracted.
are hard, yeah. So we jumped into this area here, to this system here. And yeah, we're a bit of a distance away. Because this place is seemingly only accessible via jump carrier, which is cool. So this is my first time I've actually gone on like an official expedition, I guess, like an organised one. Found 2 POIs within 40 light years of each other, surprisingly a few months ago. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. You're a seasoned, words. You're a seasoned explorer now, though, aren't you?
Sample scan completed.
Oh,
Nice going, sir.
is that one? No, I don't think it is.
Looks like we have scanned all of the species of interest on this body, Commander.
Yes, we have. Thank you for the update. And done. Awesome.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Now, where did I leave my car? Over this way. Okay. Yeah, so I'm still learning a lot about this game. Everything that's changed since I left and stopped playing. And then everything that I never learned the first time when I did start playing. It's It's a lot. It's a lot to learn. I don't mind it though. It is fantastic. Okay. Close enough parking. You have 2 ringed Earth-like worlds under your belt, but not anything really cool like a ringed neutron or anything like that. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. There was someone was telling me, I can't remember what they called it. It was a system that had like 5 crazy points of interest in the system of mysteries, collection of mysteries, or something. Give me a location to it, but it's far outside of my ability to get there right now. Definitely. I might consider it once we either if the squadron that I'm in is looking for another expedition location to go to, or eventually when I get my own carrier sometime in the far distant future, you know. But yeah, we'll soon find out. Oh yeah, mass lock.
Shift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Okay.
1. Engage.
That is the wrong menu. And what's the other place we needed to scan quickly? D. The one we literally just came from, where the carrier is currently at. I'm probably surface scan it from here, can I? Yeah, I can. Amazing. There's only 2 probes as well, so nice and quick. Is there going to be anything on here? SRV survey has no idea.
Surface scan by 50%.
No, just another set of crystalline shards.
1 biological signal, 2 geological signals, and 1 human signal detected on body B2D.
Hang on, wait, what? Human
Detecting
signal?
1 signals below. There are crystalline shards. Commander, are we going to go take a look?
Maybe the human signal's the carrier? Did it pick up the carrier? There should be no human settlements on this planet. At all. That can't be right? This is an uninhabited system. Yeah, it must have been the splash off the probe hit the carrier. Surely, it must have been the case. Ah, balls. It's gonna be a dark side run. Let's see if we can get over
Orbital
the top.
flight engaged.
See if there's anything on the other side. Running around in the dark is no fun
Now
for
entering
anyone.
orbital cruise for body B2D. This
Cool.
one's an icy body. Gravity is 0.03 g. Surface temperature is minus 177 degrees Celsius.
Okie dokie, thank you for that information. I'm more than likely going to be turning you off, or at least limiting the amount that you're going to be telling me. So that's a lot of information. Okay. I have got Kovas next actually to set up, but she's just really mean to me. Shipwreckage, yeah, that's what I was wondering. But I mean, I don't think so, because that would come up under points of interest, or it wouldn't be settlements, would it? Points of interest or signal sources, I'm guessing. But I don't think there was. Sometimes I've found that when you've got 2 planets in close proximity to each other, I fired a probe at one and then got a partial scan on the other planet, which I have no idea how that works. I'm wondering whether or not it did the same thing with the carrier. Well, it should be crystal shards around here. Is that not the case? Let's get off the encoder and do this manually. It's very pretty. In a kind of very desolate way. Yeah, I would be amazed if there was a ship wreckage out there. Especially because none of the other 20 folks also that came out with us mentioned anything like that. But who knows? Maybe. No, I'm not finding anything. You gonna maybe go to the dark side of this planet? Or moon? Don't know what you call it really. The dark side of this ice ball. Unless the crystalline structures are distinctly different from the one that I was looking at previously. And therefore I've just flown over it half a dozen times. It doesn't look like it though. Yeah, signals detected. Notable signals. Biological 1, geological 2, human 1. 4 signals. So weird. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because I've done the pilgrimage to the Jameson crash site. So they're more like randomly spawning things rather than I guess like a fixed wreckage that's always there. Maybe the carrier's jettisoning junk or something. It's cheaper than hauling it back to civilized space. No, I guess not. I'm not spotting anything right now. Well, we'll go up and come back down again. Who knows? Maybe it is going to force me to go to the dark side of the planet. The tracts of area is so much greater on that side than the light side.
Frame shift drive charge.
The only problem is I'm going around in night vision mode or, with
Ready to
flashlight,
engage.
headlights, so ship flashlight. And that's it's not exactly great for spotting things. Not to mention I'm pretty blind as well to begin with. It's a marvel I ever got my pilot's license. Okay, well, we'll get out of the drop zone. We'll get this this little bar here. Let's see, on a big bit. Maybe we'll have some more luck. Too close. What?
I've locked the guidance computer to the closest recorded sample meeting your scan value threshold. There's a crystalline shards 429.77 kilometers from here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance, isn't it? That's very much a distance.
Frame shift
Obviously,
drive
I
charging.
hit my drop limit, which is a bit embarrassing.
2, 1, engage.
Just go up and get
I've
something a
locked the
little bit
guidance
more room.
computer to the closest recorded sample meeting your scan value threshold. There's a
Alright.
crystalline shards 426.48 kilometers from here.
Cool. Alright, well, I guess we'll give that a try. So, as I said, though, it's a bit of a distance. Did I just do a big old loop-to-loop? Yeah, I did. Muppet. Alright, which direction are you saying? Saying this way,
Orbital flight engaged.
according to Canon coordinates. No, more this way. I don't really trust the coordinates on SRV survey, I'm going to be honest. I know they come from Canon, and Canon's a fairly reputable source, but even still, the amount of times I've gone, alright, yeah, I'll give it a try, I'll use them, see what happens. Absolutely no success. But someone's obviously been here and discovered this and submitted the stuff to Canon, so... Alright, let's pop the old night vision on. I don't know if night vision is going to make this easier or not. Some of these structures just don't work in night vision at all. You can't see certain biologicals in night vision at all, like bacterium as a prime example. I'm guessing because they're just puddles. No. No, doesn't look like it. Unless I'm missing something. Doesn't look like it. But, yeah. I think the hunt for this crystalline structure is going to have to continue tomorrow. As we are vastly approaching 2 AM for me. And I need to get up for work tomorrow. Be a reasonable contributing member of society. Fine. So, okay, yeah. I'm gonna stick myself in orbit. And we'll go find someone to raid. But thank you all for jumping in and coming to hang out on the night shift. This is a really pleasant surprise, and I'm genuinely really happy about it. It's wonderful. So yeah, I do really appreciate it. We generally, I'm talking we, like there's multiple people sat here, but I generally tend to stream between 10 PM GMT all the way through to 1, sometimes 2ish, depending on what day it is, in the morning, usually after my family go to bed, who we refer to as the captain and the co-pilot. So yeah, generally we work the night shift, which is why the name is as it is. But yeah, feel free if you're ever up and fancy coming to hang out. I'm pretty much always around. Plus we keep a little crash counter at the bottom of the screen to work out how many times I've cocked up. Ooh. So let me just have a quick little look. We'll
Ready to engage.
let's boost, get out of the atmosphere. Let's go see who is knocking around to raid. Oh wow, this is being slow today. Oh, Captain AWOL. Yes, let's go see Captain AWOL. Last night, I saw raided Captain AWOL, and after having done a stream, and I left myself outside of my ship, holding 61 million's worth of biologicals. And after a lovely conversation, after raiding Captain AWOL, I went into the washing up, made a cup of tea, you know, got ready for going to bed, came back and found I was dead because I had asphyxiated, completely forgetting that energy was a thing in this game. So that was a thing. But I don't blame that on him, I blame that on my own stupid self, 100%. That was definitely my fault. We live to learn from our mistakes. But let's go raid Captain AWOL, so if we stick around, if you can, feel free. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming and hanging out, and thank you for Stargoid, to Stargoid for raiding as well. That's wonderful. Everyone that's followed, you are wonderfully lovely people, and I really, really hope to see you again. Catch you in a bit.